This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to IcoPod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 194 of IcoPod. I am Bob Collier Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Fellas, tonight's the night. It's Beware of Dog. The British Bulldog is going to defend the honor of his wife against that home-wrecking whore, WWF World Champion Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. Are we fucking pumped for this or what?
Yeah, brother.
Well, I don't want to be put in the doghouse early on here. But guys, as much as I am a fan, a mark even, for British Bulldog, I still do not buy him as a main event guy at this point. It is compounded by the fact that the storyline that they have been given, in my opinion, is garbage and is based in no root of reality. So, for one of, that being one main reason, I'm not super excited for this show. Could be a hidden gem, who knows? I think I've seen Beware of Dog maybe once.
I don't know if I've ever seen this.
And I know I haven't seen it all the way through. So, everything on the card. I know I've seen bits and pieces, maybe once. So I don't know. In that sense, I'm giving it a break because I'm hoping it's at least something enjoyable that I've never seen before. It's unique, so it has that going into it, which is intriguing, and hopefully it will be intriguing for our listeners. And you know what? The way Savio and Steve Austin have been going, that is something that interests me. I think there is potential there. I think Steve Austin has really ramped up his delivery of persona in the last couple of weeks. And I think Savio is just as good as he was when he should have been the IC champion at this point. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of positives and negatives going into this show. But when you start off with what should be the strongest, in my opinion, being some of the weakest stuff, I'm a little skeptical of the viewing, let's say.
Well, we all know what Dallas is most excited for.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
The Undertaker and Goldust in a casket match.
Well, I mean, can you go wrong with a gold casket? No, you can't.
Well, and here's the thing. I should hate that, and really I do. But at the same time, some bullshit's going to happen. So it's not even that big a deal.
Well, yeah, especially...
there is no clean finish.
Well, yeah, they've already been teasing shit with Mankind still. And
exactly.
So come on. You're going to tell me that match ain't going to be fun? Fuck you, Bob.
I'm not saying it's not going to be fun. I'm just saying that that's a match that you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the card, which I don't know, we don't usually do rundowns. You guys will just have to listen and find out what's on the card. But looking at the card, I don't know, man. That might be one of the more fun matches tonight.
Yeah, that's scary.
I don't know.
There's one other one, which is going to be our opening match once we get this on the road here, that I think has potential.
Speaking of potential, kind of an odd side note, I just very recently found out my girlfriend has been secretly listening to the first 30 minutes of every podcast that we've done.
Oh shit.
My God.
So that's a little weird.
Uh-oh.
She goes, yeah, as soon as you guys start talking about wrestling, I don't fucking listen anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh,
wow.
So she's in for a treat here for, I'm sure, quite a few episodes.
Well, maybe it'll finally get her to stop.
Wait, when did she start doing that?
Probably the last month or so.
Okay.
So not too awfully long. But yeah, I was pretty surprised by that because she has zero interest in this shit whatsoever. So.
Well, I've heard some of my friends who also have zero interest have also listened and then will randomly text me about stuff that we've talked about
Really?
on the show. Yeah, we discussed it either at game nights or fires or whatever.
Oh, that's awkward.
And which is hilarious because that's
who has done that?
My buddy Dan, you've met him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you both know him. Yeah.
He's listened to this podcast?
He sure has. I don't know how long he listened to it, but and then I know someone else is trying to get their dad to listen because their dad is a friend of me and Austin's.
Dude, I'm telling, it's the lapsed fans that are like not fans anymore that you stumble along this content and it's like, holy shit, people are covering that? Yup.
So, hey, there is IcoPod is spreading like a STI, baby. So,
oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, god damn it.
Horrible.
But yeah, man, beware of dog. Woof, woof. What do you got else, Bob? Because I want to watch this bullshit.
I don't have anything else. So
okay, 3, 2.
No, hang on a minute.
Okay.
Oh, god damn.
So there's a lot that's going on with this show. And I guess I can just say it now.
You might as well.
To give full disclosure.
Wait, or should we be acting surprised?
Dude, that's what I thought we were doing.
Ah, shit. Okay, Bob. So I don't know about Austin. What's the time of the recording? Right here.
No, my information. I'm saying I'm giving the dates. May 26, 1996, and it's in Florence, South Carolina.
You weren't there.
You were?
I was.
How old are you? 12?
The attendance is 6,000. No, I'm not 12 in 1996.
He's about 26 years old back in 96.
I just turned 7.
Holy shit. And you went all the way there to watch the show?
Yeah, dude, I totally did.
He walked like Mick Foley.
Yep. Hitchhiked.
I would never travel to see a wrestling show.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I would never travel to a wrestling show only to have a fucking wooden pillar directly in my eyesight.
Well, not every ticket I buy can be good, Bob.
For 4.5 fucking hours.
I think I've made up for it
directly in the middle of the fucking ring.
I've made up for it since then, okay?
How so?
Hey,
How so?
Well, I'm going to bring it up right now because I don't think we've recorded since.
Thanks for the fucking invite to Battleground 2014, asshole.
Okay. What'd you miss, Bob? What'd you miss?
RVD and Alberto Del Rio, Extreme Rules.
Suck on my nuts.
That sucked.
I don't know when this episode airs. I don't care. But what I am going to say that is if you are not only a fan of IcoPod, but you're a fan of other shows like All Elite Wrestling, on the September 29th episode of Dynamite, me and Bob were in attendance. And we did, in fact, get a TNA Cross the Line podcast and an IcoPod sign on air multiple times. And if you missed it, go watch the show because you can see it a shit ton.
Yeah, but how can they watch the show again?
If it's on your DVR, I believe that TNT has an app that you can go and just watch the show for free. I think there's definitely, and everyone has their resources nowadays, guys. Or go watch some clips on YouTube. You can see it very blatantly in Jon Moxley, Darby Allin, and Eddie Kingston's entrance. You can see the TNA Cross the Line podcast sign and Adam Cole's entrance almost the entire time. In fact, when they zoom in on Jungle Boy, you can see my face just sitting right there on the screen.
I assaulted Jon Moxley.
He did. I hope so. And now to follow up on that, that's not the only show we were in attendance for, because on Friday, October 1st, Rampage aired. That was taped the same day as that Dynamite. You can probably see us on there too. I haven't watched it, so I don't know for sure, but I guarantee you can see our signs on that show as well. And if you're really into it, on Monday, October 4th, there was a wonderful edition of AEW Dark Elevation. We were there in attendance for that too, and I guarantee you our signs made it on air.
And I'll tell you what, I want to piggyback on that, because if there's no other reason to bring a sign, Bring a sign to support your favorite podcast bros who need the support. I think, you can bring a sign that says fuck you, John Moxley, and yeah, that's great, but you'll probably be amongst 12 or 13 other people that have pretty much that exact same sign. You want to stand out? You want to support a cause? Throw up the IcoPod, baby. Let the world fucking know. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Also, if you want to help us out, fucking do a fucking review on the goddamn iTunes, Apple,
do
whatever.
that.
And here's my thing. Okay, I'm gonna offer an incentive, and I just thought of this.
Oh,
yeah, I just thought of it.
Wait, the last time we offered an incentive, it didn't go well.
Well, I don't remember what the incentive was, but this one I will definitely deliver on. If you were to leave a review on the good old iTunes, which takes, I don't know, 40 seconds if you're just like, good show or that's fun, and then you hit enter, it's pretty fucking quick. So this is what I'll do. If you do that, I will personally send you a recreation of Sunny in a bubble bath with myself.
Oh.
And you'll have that forever.
Wait. So where do I have to go to do that?
Yeah, just go to iTunes. Go to our page on. Okay.
We got time now.
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Anything.
Just write good show.
Yeah, just be like, hey, that was fun. Or
how many stars should I give you, Bob?
5.
Oh, okay. 5
Give
stars.
us all the stars.
I gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Do that, and then I will get some lipstick. I'll get some good old bubbles, and I will do a recreation of Sunny being in the bathtub on an episode of Raw, where she was like, "Viewer discretion is advised."
Okay.
Okay.
We're getting raw.
If I'm feeling lucky, it'll be a video.
Oh,
but
wow. We're doing OnlyFans shit now.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. So when this comes out in about 4 weeks after this fucking recording,
Bob will forget.
I will probably forget. But if you were to message us or tag us on Twitter and be like, "Yo, Bob, pay up," I probably still won't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
right.
So then you'll have to go into great detail of exactly what I've said. And don't be like Jordan, who will fucking screen grab this shit and then post it on the goddamn Twitter when I was like, great Sasuke sucks. And he was like, why'd you say that? And I was like, what are you talking about? I never said that. And he fucking sent the fucking audio clip real quick.
Speaking of Jordan, yes, I did buy that FMW jacket, and if you missed out, man, I am really sorry, because let me tell you something right now.
Well, he asked me, are you an FMW fan?
He asked what, you?
Yeah, because he messaged me, and he was
well,
like,
Bob, you're not.
Awesome. Like, and I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm not I never really watched it.
Wait, you don't know that I like FMW?
I don't remember ever hearing you say that.
Dude.
Are you watching
Hayabusa, dude?
Are you watching FMWE though?
You know what? I did watch their January or their Independence Day show.
I've heard nothing but not great things, to be honest with you. So we can discuss another time. I'm just
said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll only say it one more time. Death matches are one of those things that were done very well, but should have stayed in the decade of the 1990s.
Yeah, probably.
That goes for the originators, which is FMW, as well as mainstream English fucking promotions.
I've literally never understood deathmatch wrestling.
Because you haven't seen a good one. That's why.
I don't know. I watched.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like, how is there story? Hey man, put skewers in my forehead.
No. That's fucking ultraviolet shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Violence. I don't watch that. Yeah. I don't like it. I'm not into it. I've left shows that get to that point physically. Like, I've walked out of a show. Okay. Here's the thing. If you want a good death match, barbed wire ropes. Fucking electrified death match.
TNA Lockdown 2007 Team 3D against LAX.
You go to
Electrified Cage.
The FMW fucking Onita Terry Funk. It's a 15-minute match. That right there is number one, why deathmatch wrestling got over. And number two, one of the best of all time. If you want a good one, you go and watch that one.
Well.
And I'll have you know it's actually the match that AEW patterned their Jon Moxley match over.
Right. Well, I think I'd rather watch a Jerry Flynn Disco Inferno Saturday night main event that's like maybe 4.5 minutes long.
Okay, well, that's on you then.
That's my taste in wrestling. It's some good old fashioned fucking Chase Tatum taking on Brett Armstrong circa No Limit Soldiers on WCW Worldwide in summer of 1999.
Okay. So Beware of Dog is tonight.
Oh, right. Thanks, Dallas. Yeah, it is tonight. So I guess we can just get into it because guess what, guys? For the next few weeks, there's no observer notes because, well, we'll get into it when we got to get into it. Dallas didn't pay the subscription is basically what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down from 5. Now, it's in your house. Be aware of Dog. Season 2, Episode 3. The runtime is 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 57 seconds. 58 seconds. So I'm going to count down from 5, and when I say play, follow along on the good old Peacock. If you don't have Peacock, or you like Screech, who still has commercials on his, I don't know why. He's just
what?
Yeah, dude. He refuses to pay $10. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm only paying $4.99. Man, I like commercials.
Screech, you have a job. Pay the extra $5, please.
No, you didn't know. Screech got fired.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I'm texting him.
Yeah, I know he did. That's a lie. I don't know if he got fired or not.
Oh, okay. We'll call him on air and find out.
Yeah, why not? And don't worry, eventually he will be on for a bonus episode.
Yeah.
At some point. We haven't that. You know what? That might turn into our running gag of like, yeah, Screech will be on.
Screech will be on.
We made him
We're doing it.
We made him buy a fucking microphone, a new computer, everything, and you know what?
Yeah, we gotta have at least him on one.
Yeah, we'll get to you when we get to you. But all right, here we go. I'm gonna count down from 5 when I say play. Just fucking follow along. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh my God, you totally screwed me up, and now I'm definitely behind like 5 seconds.
Why did you hit play?
Well, I hit play now.
How the fuck did I just jump? Where are you at?
12, 13, 14.
Holy
wow,
shit.
me and Dallas are synced up pretty much perfectly.
Oh, so then Bob's off. 19.
I'm off because
20,
I jumped
21,
way ahead.
22.
Let me know when you get to 29. Let me know when you get to 29.
Okay. Shawn Michaels ruined my life. And 29.
That was so weird. I fucking pressed play and it's just like Shawn Michaels. I'm like, what the fuck? It jumped ahead on me.
Confrontation.
Please.
Shawn, I know that you want me.
Oh,
I know that you
slap
want
heard around the world.
Listen, Diana. Everybody knows that the Heartbreak Kid could have any slit he wanted.
Oh, Shawn yelling, "This is character assassination" is kind of hilarious to me. After he was hitting on a Marine's girlfriend and they got his ass beat. But look at this cool dog. Woof.
Look at this fucking crowd.
Wow.
This is packed. There's only 6,000 people there though.
That's pretty good, man.
I mean, yeah, but see, 6,000 people in an arena that doesn't hold much more than that's pretty fucking good. I'm assuming it doesn't hold much more than that because they're packed in there.
I would have went to an In Your House. Number 1, less people. Number 2, tickets probably weren't as expensive. And number 3, even if it is a throwaway, it's a fucking pay-per-view.
Well, I don't know if tickets would be cheaper. I mean, it's still like a 3-hour show. They just have a bunch of dark matches too.
That's true. Look at the
cheaper than
Diana.
fucking SummerSlam.
Well, yeah.
Diana.
In your house. Oh, here comes Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Is he got Mark Merrow tonight?
He sure does.
Ooh, all right, Mark Merrow. Don't let us fucking down like you have every match since you debuted.
Can you guys hear my TV or no?
No.
If Austin, I'd have to mute my screen stuff. But who is this broad?
She's not attractive. That's your answer.
I can have my volume on 12 and you guys can't hear it. That's amazing. No more mute for me, baby. Let's go. That's not his theme music.
Yeah, it's the good guys though that he should still be here. Lex Luger, folks. Lex Luger. I'm gonna put Spanish subtitles on.
Did I tell you guys my new project I'm doing?
Yeah.
I did tell you?
Oh, yeah. It's over on WrestlingRecaps.com, rebooking TNA. It corresponds with the TNA Crossline podcast.
Well, here's the thing. I am doing that, and for some reason, it's garnering a lot of attention.
Well, because TNA has a great fan base.
But that's not what I'm talking about. Bob Backlund put Mark Mero in a chicken wing on Superstars.
Fuck off with that shit.
And then Helmsley hit the pedigree.
Brother.
Is your new project the
stripping?
Like Hunter or something's doing right now?
Oh, my new project is actually uploading masturbation videos to XV videos.
What in the world?
Yeah.
I mean,
alrighty.
Hey, Katie, here, you still listening? Okay.
Listen, man, if you want to do that, that's you. I just don't like the way you worded that.
Wrong, Katie.
They went to
Hey, yeah, buddy.
Hey. No, so I mean I could do that, I just wouldn't show my face.
Welcome to the jungle.
I don't know how I feel about Mark Mero. I don't think he's really
Johnny B. Bad.
It big time.
Johnny B. Bad, good. Mark Mero, Wild Man, not
bad.
Good.
Bad with 2 Ds.
Yeah, no, my new project is I'm starting off with Nitro, but I'm gonna rank the Nitros from every year from best to worst.
Oh my god!
And then I want to do like the ultimate list of all of them and be like, this is the best one to the worst episode I've ever watched.
How could you even do that?
Well, so here's the thing. I'm starting with 95, obviously, because there's only 17 episodes.
Okay, so that's easy.
For that one, as a tester, right? And then when I get into 96, that's going to be a bitch because there's like 50.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I want to document it and see.
Fuck that, man.
And I want to do it for Raw as well, but.
Oh, wow.
But right now, like I break it up by month. So there's like 4 or 5 shows a month.
Yeah.
What's the best show of the month? Compared it to like the previous month, and was that better than this one? Blah, 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 and do it that way.
Okay, I could see. And I guess if you ended up like, okay, you have Nitro, 95 to 2001. And then you go, okay, these are like the top 10, would say, from each one. That can help start to break it down like even more.
Right.
Of like, that's a time commitment, but Mark Mero just dived on the.
Oh, I don't have any kind of time frame when I'm going to complete it. I mean, that'd be ludicrous.
As long as you start scheduling shit in your drafts, and so even if you like died tomorrow, you still have content coming out, then I think you're good.
Mark Mero, listen, guys. I don't know if you've been watching or not, but so far has been on fire. Like he's doing some cool shit.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx us too early.
Now he just got eye poked.
Well, yeah, the momentum has been killed immediately. Oh, we'll see.
Helmsley up, and then he's going to spin down. Ready? Ooh. Boom. Nice left hand.
1, 2.
Sable is looking more and more like a dominatrix every week.
Yeah.
I can't say that I hate that.
No. Who is screaming?
It's the gimmick. It's the gimmick. It's Mark Mero, wild man Mark Mero, that just has no character direction whatsoever.
I still think it's because he doesn't know how to play the character.
Because what is it? Like, what are you supposed to be?
He's from the jungle, dude. He's wild, man.
So you're supposed to be like Tarzan, basically.
Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle.
I don't know. I think it's fucking lame.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't great.
Ah, my shoulder. Come on, Helmsley. Just finish it. Oh, and into the corner again. Into the ring post, actually.
Would you say Mark Merrow garners his most success in the WWF? Or would you say it's WCW?
I would say as a boxer.
Well, gee, Bob, that wasn't a fucking option.
He had a pretty successful amateur boxing career. No, I would say that he probably WCW.
Yeah.
I mean, he was there from 91 through 95.
Right.
And really, the bulk of his success is from 94 to 95. He was TV champion a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Because like when I think Johnny B. Bad, I think, or if I think Mark Merrow, I think of WCW. I don't think Wildman. I think Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah.
I think of that time he wrestled in TNA, and it was like really awkward.
It sounds like whenever anybody wrestles in TNA for like 2 shows. How about when Randy Savage went to TNA for like a show and then never went back?
He ran out, he did a punch, and everyone was like, ah! And then that was it.
Yeah. He did it. He was there for 2 shows. Thank you very much.
Was it 2 shows?
Yeah, Victory Road.
I knew the Victory Road one.
He came running out, and he was like, "Yo, you Jeff Jarrett," whatever. And then Turning Point, he got mugged, but then he.
Oh wait,
is
that the one? Is that the one where he's supposed to be the tag team partner?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm getting them combined then, but yeah, I know you're right.
He got beat up backstage, but then he returned and was able to win with a roll up. And
yeah, fuck that bullshit.
He was supposed to be the NWA World Champion for a month, but then he was like, I'm kind of over it. And then he left.
I'm good, brother.
Yeah.
He'd rather get shit dumped on him in WCW than work there.
Oh, probably.
Sable's tits are basically hanging out.
Yeah.
And they're faker than a $3 bill, folks.
You know, that's okay.
Well, you know what? If you want to see Sable's tits, you can go to Playboy. Fabulous Moolah was just in the front row.
Wait, for real?
Behind Jerry Lawler.
What?
That was definitely the Fabulous Moolah.
I can't tell if Bob's being sarcastic or not here, but
look at that.
No, that's
and Mae Young.
And Mae Young.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's like, wait, am I supposed to wave? Wait, am I getting some of Sable's money from this booking or?
Oh wow.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley's been in firm control here for several minutes at this point.
Yeah, he's dominating this.
Wrapping Merrow's arm around the ring post at ringside.
Oh,
Dave will
sorry.
give us side boob here tonight.
I was a bit distracted.
Another one.
Firing that arm into the post.
You know, Sarah suggested that we do an AEW podcast.
Why don't you tell Sarah to mind her own business? Okay.
By I mean she wanted to do it with me.
Bullshit.
What?
Yeah, she was like, "Why don't we do one?" She's like, "It's only one." She's like, "It's only one." I was like, "How far behind are we?" And I'm like, "Well, it started 2 years ago." She's, "That's not that bad." And she's like, "How many shows are there?" I'm like, "Well, there's Dynamite." And she's like, "Yeah." Now there's Rampage. And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "There's Dark. There's Dark Elevation." And she's like, wait. 4?
Well, to be fair, there is only like 4 pay-per-views a year, so not too bad when you look at it like that.
Well, yeah.
I think you should call her bluff on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she would actually do it.
Right.
Well, you have to make her try.
You have to force your will.
Well, yeah, I mean, she won't even say hi to us when you're recording with us on camera, so.
It's true.
It's like
I like Sarah and think she's very nice.
She is very nice.
So
you guys don't even know her.
She's the exact opposite of Bob. Bob talks a lot.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
She's a fucking bitch.
Here's the thing. I don't think she is the exact opposite of Bob. I have a feeling her and Bob are pretty fucking similar.
In what way?
I think
sarcastic assholes.
Wow.
She's not nearly as much as Bob is, though. I don't think anyone could
Dude,
be.
I can read a motherfucker like a chapter book, like it's Goosebumps in middle school. Okay? When I saw her in the backyard very nice girl, but I said, you know what? This girl probably gives Bob just as much shit as he gives her. And I like that and respect it.
Yeah, I mean, she does make comments to me when I'll like, okay, we're just dealing with an armbar right now for the last 35 minutes.
Yeah, this is bullshit here.
So like we got pizza right the other day from Wegmans, right?
Okay.
And it's gotten to a point where I'll get my plate and I'll go into the living room. And like she'll getting a drink out of the fridge, so she hasn't seen it. And she'll be like, "So how many slices did you take this time?" And I'll be like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And she'll just be like, "How many slices?" And I'll be like, 2. And she's like, "Why 2?" And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And she'll be like, "You know, you're just gonna get more. Why don't you just take like 4 or 5? Like that's what you." And I'm like, "I want to pace myself. I don't want to just have 5 slices on my fucking plate. Look like an animal."
Hey, speaking of pizza, you guys want to see what Jordan sent me on Twitter today?
Yeah, let's see it.
Is it the? Yeah, he sent me that too. I saw that.
What the fuck is that?
The IcoPod scale.
That needs to be posted immediately. Holy fuck, that's good. Get him on the Facebook graphics team, dude.
The collection of pizzas at the end got me.
Holy shit, that's wicked funny. Oh, damn, yeah, that needs to be shared with the masses, for sure.
Something is wrong with the television set.
We're in a, what is this, a wrist lock around the back of the knee there that Helmsley's got on? Oh, well.
Yeah, no, he got rid of it, but he did have that,
yeah.
What did he said there was something wrong with the camera?
Vince made a comment like something about being something wrong with the television. I don't know if he was like, there's not, or I kind of missed part of it because he's like mumbling and King screaming and Fabulous Moolah's here taking everyone's money and it's just kind of hard to follow.
Well, and I'll tell you this has been really for the majority a glorified squash match. I mean, Merrill's barely done shit. He started out pretty strong in the beginning, but it's been a rapid decline ever since.
Well, I think it's been a really slow pace. Like you started off with some good moves from Merrill, and then Helmsley got involved, and he's like, "Let me just bring this to a screeching halt."
Well, and it's been at a screeching halt for minutes at this point.
Yeah.
No, it is.
So I don't really know what they're going for. All I can think is that Merrill's going to get an upset win here.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. But if Merrill wins, Sable wins, then we all win.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley sure as fuck doesn't. Tell you that.
Well, he's not going to win for a while, I don't think.
Yeah, that dude needs the wins. That's the problem.
I kind of gave up on caring about Hunter Hearst Helmsley a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but he can't put any momentum together.
Well, it's crazy that we've given up on him, and it's been a month and a half.
I don't know if I've given up on him, but it's like I don't expect much. Hold on, what?
Like, I haven't fully given up on Miro. It's Helmsley I'm done with.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't fully given up on Helmsley either. I don't know. I'm not impressed.
See, I'm wondering if the match quality and stuff has been lackluster because the agents are like, it's still 1987.
Yes and no, I would say.
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know if that's exclusively the answer.
Because I feel like if this match was in WCW, they'd be like, guys, go tear the house down for 15 minutes. But in the WWF, it's like, do some wrestles, take it easy. It's in your house in a secondary market. It don't matter. We already got their money, pal.
Well, yeah, I would blame it more so maybe on the booking than anything else. But I'm sure agents play a part in it as well. Because who's agenting at this time? Fucking Jay Strongbow?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, there you go.
Pat Patterson.
Is there a way to look that up, like all the people who are agenting?
I'm sure you could find it.
Well, I feel like Pat is only doing the big time matches. Like, I don't think Pat is the agent for this match right here.
No.
Slaughter was doing it at this time, wasn't he?
Slaughter, I think so. Yeah. Helmsley got crotched on the top rope, and now he's conveniently getting set up for a move here, probably. Well, what's Miro doing? Hurricane Rana? Let's see. Yeah.
That was a good one.
I found like a random forum post that people have listed them from 89 to 93.
It's too bad this wasn't EWR, because I'd tell you who the agents are right fucking now.
I love the EWR.
Yeah, I need to buy a shit computer and just upload that and just have that on the one computer.
I've seriously contemplated that numerous times, just to get a fucking PC and be like, EWR, here we come.
I would pay $20 right now if the exact version of EWR was uploaded on the fucking Mac store or whatever.
Yeah.
$20 right now for a game that was made in like 2003.
Yeah, I totally would. I remember having one time, I did like a XWF one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And within like 2 weeks of playing the game, like Booker T's contract was coming up with WWE. And I started in like 2002 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. So I looked at his like contract, and it was like $750,000. So I was like, okay. So I offered him like 1.5, and he took it. And drop kick to the floor by Mero. What is he?
Here we go.
Running Summer. Oh, Helmsley moves.
Oh, he blew his knee out.
Oh, great. Tore his ACL. Long story short, for about 3 months, I had a Booker T. Kurt Hennig world title feud for XWF, and I ran out of money.
You were booking Booker T at $1.5 million.
By about May. So,
Jesus Christ.
That's just a note there that, don't spend fucking, $1.5 million on Booker T. Because you will not get a return on investment.
Well, I just like that WWE was paying him $350, and you said, you know what? He's worth at least 4 times that amount.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Only Bob.
I had to lure him away. Okay.
That would lure me away.
Sable's looking away when Hunter Helmsley was going for the pedigree, and he decided he didn't want to do it because Sable wasn't watching. He's embarrassed. He can only hit the pedigree while Sable's watching with her boobs out. So look,
why
here we go.
Is she so
He's getting out of the ring?
Distraught because he tore his ACL?
Hey, bitch! Only one of us can have long blonde hair, and you ain't it.
Whips and chains excite me.
They better be careful, or her boobs are going to come out on pay-per-view tonight.
Then don't be careful.
Right now.
Come on.
See, the accent is gone. He's going to show him what you do to him.
The big bazooka.
All right, Helmsley, we get it. Now he's slapping Miro.
She's like, you ready? So look, he's going to go for it again.
He didn't deliver any other moves. So, of course, here we go. Catapult him. Great. His big nose just hit the ring post.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
What?
It got him on a catapult into the ring post?
There you freaking go, dude.
Wow. First off, I can't believe how long that match just went.
Can we also just discuss how much Hunter Hearst Helmsley wants to be Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
Like, guys, right down to the selling, like how he just sold that and acted. Dude, that was 100% Shawn Michaels.
I don't know if I get a wannabe Shawn Michaels vibe.
Dude, the star power, the way he sells, his like heel tactics. Shawn is grooming this motherfucker.
Guys, that match went 16 minutes and 23 seconds, which if you ask me is 10 minutes and 23 seconds too long.
Holy shit. Fuck yeah, here we go.
What the hell happened to Clarence Mason?
I don't know, but I like it. Mr. Perfect in the fold here. Kind of toward the center.
I love the outfit that Owen's wearing. There should be an action figure. So Tony Khan, make that an action figure. I think it looked like it was Michigan.
Well, you can't because it's probably licensed WWF shit.
If it's a Michigan shirt?
Oh, it is a Michigan jacket.
Yeah, he's good.
I thought it was like an old school WWF one.
No.
Owen's fucking cool, man.
Well, duh, of course
he's like, yeah, this is my ticket right here.
He's going to be with Bulldog. He's going to be his official manager tonight only. Look at him. He's showing him like, hey, I'm going to cut up the cocaine in lines for you later, okay?
Yeah, he put the ticket in Bulldog's face and kept doing it, and you could tell Bulldog almost laughed. He just smiled.
Look, he is. Look at him.
He is laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he broke.
See this, Bulldog? See this? I'm going to be ringside. He's like putting it on his face.
Oh, they're talking about the storm on the outside of the building. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, so we're getting Bulldog and Michaels right now. So I don't know if they've addressed it on air.
Who's running out?
That's Owen.
Oh, I thought it was Marty Jannetty. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
No. All right, so here's the deal. This is the main event of the first half here.
Oh.
At least I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think it is, Bob.
Wait, yeah, because why is this going on right now?
Well, because there's been a storm, a brewing, as he just said, in the area, which caused there to be a power outage. So people that ordered the pay-per-view missed out on a bunch of matches that were supposed to be happening. And it went back on air for this match.
Well, I guess they didn't miss anything big then.
Well, what if you're watching, it cuts out, and then you don't know that this comes on?
Some people either sat there or didn't turn it off, or maybe they flipped back to see if it was going to come back. Or
yeah, I mean that's the only way I could think that it happened.
So you're telling me right now, you got one match that night. And it was the opening match.
On pay-per-view. Well, two, if you go back to... Okay, so Doc Hendricks is saying, well, anything can happen here.
Okay, here is what is... I'll read this for what's going on. And this is from Scott and Justin's In Your House review. So it goes, just as Savio Vega was coming down the aisle for his match with Steve Austin, the terrible thunderstorm raging in the southeast finally took the power from the arena. The power came back about an hour later. The following 4 matches actually took place in the dark arena as a bonus to the fans. Those 4 matches were Vega vs. Austin, Yokozuna vs. Vader, Undertaker vs. Goldust, and Jake Roberts against Justin Bradshaw. The first 3 matches were scheduled for the pay-per-view itself, while Roberts and Bradshaw match was thrown in to stall for time. They announced that the rest of the card would be 2 nights later in Charleston, free for those that were in Florence and those that bought the pay-per-view that night. Also, it was mentioned that the 2 matches that took place, Helmsley vs. Miro and Michaels Smith, would be re-aired before the other 3 matches of Beware of Dog 2.
Wow. So if you held out for an hour, this shit kicked back on in the main event.
Correct.
Wow.
Yep, here's Vince saying, back with the power, and here comes Shawn Michaels.
So as a result, ladies and gentlemen, our next episode will be the Raw after this, obviously, on the 27th. And then after that Raw, we're going back to Beware of Dog 2. A unique situation.
Yeah, very interesting. Not something I'd expect to have to watch, but this is fun. Shawn Michaels, Bulldog. Guys, we are, I don't know how long into... We're 26 minutes and 54 seconds into the In Your House show here, and we're getting the best match on the show, probably.
Bullshit.
Well, now here's the thing. So this is, I believe, I've heard this, is that Shawn and Bulldog did not know that the pay-per-view feed was back on.
So that doesn't bode well for us watchers at home.
So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here, because they don't realize, or they weren't told before going out, hey, the pay-per-view feed is back on.
That's pretty interesting.
Diana.
Diana.
Jose Lothario's still around. For some reason.
Yeah, he's still alive. I'm assuming that's what you meant.
No.
Oh, you didn't mean that? Oh, hey, he's still alive.
No, he's like with Shawn still for some reason.
I love how Shawn Michaels just completely ignores whatever Lothario has to say to him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What's this, Clarence Mason?
Fuck this fucking guy.
Shawn Michaels. You have attempted. You, Shawn Michaels, have attempted to break up the very, very happy home of the British Bulldog
and Diana
and his precious little buddy tulip, Diana Smith.
Diana.
You have single-handedly tried to destroy the very essence of family values. So when Mrs. Smith came to me and they retained my services, I assured them that your actions would cease and desist.
Why does she have
immediately.
Always a constant look of like, what is going on?
Therefore,
what is
Mr.
going
Michaels,
on, dude?
the millions across America.
She doesn't even care. Blowing bubbles and shit. You don't care.
Oh, they're serving him a summons right now in the ring. Attempted alienation of affection.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Let's take a look.
I don't know. It's Diana. Shawn doesn't give a fuck about anything that's going on. Doesn't care about the storyline. And you know what, dude? Me fucking either.
It's a common law tort abolished in many jurisdictions. Where it still exists, an action is brought by a spouse against a third party alleged to be responsible for damaging the marriage, most often resulting in divorce.
Oh.
Interesting.
I never heard of that before.
But that's suggesting that Diana would have she wanted to fuck Shawn Michaels? And it's his fault that she wanted to do that?
Most women these times in 96 probably felt the same way.
That they wanted to bang Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
And were willing to ruin their marriages for it?
Correct. I mean, ask Sonny.
I may have been 7, but I probably would have blown him.
You would have banged Shawn Michaels?
I would have blown him.
Oh.
Yeah, make it more personable.
No, I would have been one of the rats that would wait around in my town for Bret Hart when he came to town.
I'm convinced my mom fucked Bret Hart.
There's a chance, man.
I'm convinced of it.
I think you never know, honestly.
Bret had hoes in different area codes, buddy.
Listen,
and one of them was with Bob's mom.
Don't call my mom a hoe. Okay, only I can call my mom.
Apparently, she is a hoe with Bret Hart.
I'm sure they had passionate love.
It was very meaningful, yes.
Yeah, she was probably put me in the sharpshooter.
Bob's mom, Diana, and Bret the Shitman tore it up.
Well, here's the thing. In bed, he calls it the sharp pooter. Because it feels sharp when it's going up the pooter.
If I had to rank it, I think my mom, in the order of who she would have banged, and I'll have to call her one of these days. I don't really
like this segment of the show.
I think that she would go Bret, Shawn, and then Diesel.
Oh, Big Daddy fucking D, baby.
I think you should just straight up ask her, be like, Mom, did you bang Bret Hart?
No, I think I need to call her one of these days and be like, hey, Mom. And she'd be like, hey, Bobby, you never called me, but what's going on? I'd be like, hey, so Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, and Diesel. And she's like, yeah, what about him? I'd be like,
Rank them.
I need in order.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Who would you fuck? Like 1, 2, 3. Like your order preference.
Marry,
And
fuck,
knowing
kill.
my mom should probably be like, honestly, Bobby, none of them. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she'd probably be like, Ahmed Johnson. And I'm like,
oh.
1, 2, 3, all Ahmed.
Holy shit.
She wants to be destroyed.
She'd be like Ahmed Johnson.
She
Too
took
Cold. Too Cold Scorpio would be up there. And then she'd probably be like Mark Henry. And I'd be like, holy shit.
Oh my god.
There's something in common with all those men.
And it's that they all know how to dance.
That's right.
Pretty slow start off here, there, folks.
Well, we don't know if they're on pay-per-view, so we're just doing a headline for a while here, boys.
Yeah.
So let's just see what happens here in this match. And
I mean, that's gotta suck. That's the reasoning. Like, oh hey, if we're not on pay-per-view, why the fuck am I gonna do this? I'll just put him in a headlock for 20 minutes.
a standing headlock.
Right.
They're
He
standing
hasn't
up
even
next to each
taken him
other.
over. Just take him over.
They're tired.
I thought
tired,
Shawn
man.
Michaels was the type of guy that was like, I'm gonna have the best match every night.
No, that was Randy Savage. Kevin Nash has specifically credited Savage with being like, yo, don't mail this shit in just because it's a house show. Fucking actually do shit.
Big
So.
enziguri by Shawn Michaels, flipping
Yeah,
Bulldog over. Diana's
Absolutely.
concerned.
Realistically, if you didn't do shit, why would people come back when you return to town?
Exactly.
But then again, I'm questioning, did Kevin Nash even do shit on TV?
No.
So I don't know how helpful that advice was.
Diana.
Holy fuck, my arm.
You can definitely tell that these two don't want to do shit.
Nah.
I don't blame him, dude. I wouldn't want to do nothing.
You got to be pissed if you're Bulldog, though, because, like, you're getting the main event of pay-per-view and, like, it's fucking off the air.
Well, they think it's off the air, but it actually is on air.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come on, Davey boy.
Come on, let's do it. What?
Diana still looks pretty good today.
I don't know if
Has
I've
she
really seen her.
remarried at all or no?
No.
Okay, we're in an armbar. Wow,
That's
this is
amazing.
fucking awesome.
I'm more entertained by the wrestling fan in the black shirt eating pretzels or something. I don't know.
I like the guy in the front row in the fucking flannel button up.
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy right next to him. They're just sitting there.
Menacingly.
Beware of dog.
Oh, God. Beware of boredom in this episode of fucking IcoPod.
They've literally done nothing.
Dallas, did you get your picture with Enzo Amore?
I did.
You fucking better have.
It's not posted yet. I will post it actually probably after we're done recording.
It's
Did
on
he
the
wrestle?
It's on the 2CW page.
Yeah, I know. I have it saved.
Oh, okay.
He did not wrestle, actually. He came out and told a story about Brody Lee before the show.
Oh, that's bullshit. Why didn't he wrestle?
Well, he's not a good wrestler.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
You want to see him come out and cut a fucking feel-good story? I don't.
I didn't want to see him at all.
No, but the fans were booing him, and then he pretty much had to tell everyone, shut the fuck up so I can tell you a Brody Lee story. It was kind of funny.
Well,
And if you guys are wondering what we're talking about, me and Bob recently attended a few wrestling shows, and you can actually watch this specific show at 2CWlive.com for free.
brother.
Actually, since this match is boring as fuck, would you guys like to hear a story?
The
about,
British Bulldog.
about
I'm
something
all
that
about a
happened?
story.
Well, Bob, you were there for most of it, so.
Oh, okay.
So Austin was not. But the day before that show that I just mentioned at 2CWlive.com, there was another 2CW show. They had a reunion show recently, and it was in Binghamton, New York, which I would highly recommend you don't ever go to, because we were there, and we would go outside. Me and Bob get there. We get to the arena. Bob's girlfriend, my girlfriend, are so excited to go to their second wrestling show that week for potentially another 4 hours.
Wait, no, they were probably pissed.
No, yeah, 100%. He's being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, they definitely were not happy to be there. So we're waiting. We get inside in the line, and there's like a pile of shit on the stairs. This is at it's a small building. It's a fucking
The American Legion.
There's just a pile of shit on the stairs. There's a decent amount of people waiting outside already, as they do fucking headbutts in this match we're watching. Super fun. So there's a pile of stuff there. We are waiting in line. We are pretty close to that pile of stuff. I'm talking like 2 people away from it. All of a sudden, a drunk man, I'm going to say he's homeless. I'm almost positive he was.
Absolutely.
Comes over, and he starts talking, and he's just, and I'm, you don't make eye contact with the people who are like being weirdos. Yeah. So you just don't. So I think the first thing you started talking about was how you can nowadays eat your weed. You don't have to hide it in spaghetti sauce. You can just eat it. And he pulls out.
He was saying this to you?
No, to everyone in line, not just to me.
Oh.
And he then goes. I'm telling you, I was not making eye contact. But this dude then pulls out a bag of weed, and I'm pretty sure he was just eating it. Like he literally was eating it. Then he then goes on to, I think after that, he was talking about how he's a wrestler, and then he rips his shirt like Hulk Hogan in the parking lot. Yeah, dude. And rips it completely off and starts like flexing, and like it was really weird. And it was very awkward, but it was cold out, by the way. So it was very cold. And he's just ripping his clothes off. And I was very worried he was going. And then he was talking about his balls at one point, and I was afraid he's going to expose himself. But he luckily did not do that. And I think soon after this moment happened, Bob and Sarah were like, hey, we'll be right back. And then they left.
That's a story in itself.
Yeah. Well, you can tell your story after.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Bob and Sarah leave me and Kaylee here. Which I felt less protected because Bob's big as fuck and could protect me, and now little Dallas is exposed to drunken Hulk Hogan, Randy Hogan. I'm exposed.
Dude, if we had stayed there or whatever, he had tried anything, I would have fucking taken care of him so quickly. It's not even funny.
Well, this story keeps getting better. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I didn't even get to the good parts.
It was this much of an issue?
Oh yeah, you hold on. So I can't remember the order exactly after this, so I might be a little jumbled. So he then was drinking a beer. So he had an open container in public, just drinking a beer. And he had a pack of them, but he was drinking this one. And there's got 2 people right in front of us in line leaned up against this railing. And he's on the phone. And he's screaming at the guy, name a wrestler. You don't even know any fucking wrestlers. Name a wrestler. And the guy's on the phone ignoring him because what the fuck are you doing? The guy then takes his beer bottle and like hits it wicked hard against the railing, splashes beer all over this guy who continues to ignore him.
Oh my God.
And then it somehow then transitioned into there's a guy behind us who I don't think he had any teeth, and he had like bright green hair. And if you listen to Icopod and you're a fan, it's just that's what you look like. I'm sorry, but and he starts doing the same shit to this guy essentially, and he starts talking shit, and then the guy's acting tough. It's back to him, and he's like, I'm gonna take this beer bottle and I'm gonna fucking smash it on your head. And this guy's like, you ain't gonna do shit. Blah, blah, blah. The guy's like, yeah. And then I'm gonna fucking kill you right here on this sidewalk, and your blood's gonna get out. And I'm sitting there like, what? What the fuck? And now this is in front of me and Kaylee now. We've moved a little bit away. We were trying to get away from it a little, but. And the guy's friend is like, dude, come on. And he's like, no, I ain't gonna back down. The guy says he's gonna kill me. Like, okay, go ahead, try. He takes his glasses off and shit.
Oh shit! There is like an actual confrontation,
dude. And then the drunk guy Shawn Michaels just tripped and flew outside of the ring. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. What the fuck?
They've done nothing.
No,
it's been all holds.
Yeah. So then the drunk guy gets up in his face, like face to face, dude. Says, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," and he kept saying it. So I'm thinking this dude is going to smash the beer, and the way he was holding the beer bottle looked like he was about to swing it at him, and like hit him in the head with it. And I'm like, oh my god, am I literally about to witness a very violent fight before I go to a wrestling show?
Probably.
And it was really close. And then soon after this, moments later, 2 volunteer women from inside of the Legion come out and start yelling at everyone like, guys, you can't have beer on the steps here. Like, you can't do this.
Right.
And everyone's like, dude, it's not us. Like, it's this guy. And then they're like, so she goes to the guy, is this yours? And they're like, yeah, I was at the park. And the guy, or no, she asked him if he was like part of the show or like going into the show. And he said, no, my son's a wrestler, or my nephew. And it's like, what the fuck? No, he's not. Clearly not. But still, like, you can't have this beer here in the open. And so then the guy's like, oh, the kids went through my stuff at the park. They like went through all my stuff. And then he goes, it was that guy over there. And he points to someone in the back of the line who literally just stepped into the line. Okay. So the lady's like, that guy right there. Okay. So the lady goes over and talks to him. Did you touch his stuff? And the guy's like, what? Like, has no clue what she's even talking about.
He blames somebody else. That's awesome.
Yeah. And he's like, no, I just got. And then they basically are like, dude, you gotta go. Like, you have to. So he does. He eventually picks up his shit. And he had like a bag full of. There was like a Snuggie. There was like 4 things of gift wrap, and there was a 6-pack of beer, and then some like other items in a paper bag.
God.
So he starts to walk away and down the street. And moments later, a cop car pulls up. 2 cop cars pull up. So someone in the line or in the Legion or something called the police. At this point, the guy's down the road. I'm looking around, and I text Bob, like, hey, just so you know, he's, like, gone. Because I'm thinking Bob and Sarah are hiding from him at the gas station across the street. I literally thought they were still at the gas station across the street. They weren't. But they're gone. Eventually, they just start walking back. The cop tells the guy, you got to go. And the guy doesn't really go. He kind of comes back. There's a fried chicken stand outside for some reason. So he bought some fried chicken. He went across the street to the gas station. Still shirtless, by the way.
Because he ripped it.
He ripped it up. And then he goes, and we thought he was going to then go into the side of the bush and, like, piss or something. And then I thought he was going to drop his pants. But then he just leaned up against the gas station, ate his pizza. And by then I was in the building enjoying a wrestling show.
Oh, my God.
That's incredible. Yeah, so, like, early on to that situation, Sarah and I had to, like, use the bathroom. And,
Bob had a poop emergency.
No, I wanted to make sure I got out of my system, and Sarah had to pee. So we go to across the street. She's like, I gotta pee, and I was like, perfect. There's a gas station right here. The bathroom, no problem. We're good. We go in out of order.
Oh.
And we're like, fuck, okay. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. There's a Family Dollar or a Family Tree, or whatever, right, like 2 buildings down. Perfect. We go in there. We're walking the store, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I go to the cashier. I was like, do you guys not have a bathroom in here? And she's like, no, we don't. Sorry. I was like, what? What?
Oh, my God.
And we go to another gas station. Another one. Doesn't have a fucking bathroom. So I'm like, oh, my fucking God. And Sarah's like, I'm going to fucking piss my pants.
We just got a ref bump, by the way.
I was like, listen, we'll just go into this bar. And she's like, well, don't we have to pay? Like, buy something? Like, I'll buy a fucking drink. I don't care. If we got to fucking pee, I might have to poop, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, we go into the bar, and there's no one at the door. So anybody could just walk in there, I guess, and do whatever. And then luckily, they had bathrooms in order. And I took my sweet time because I figured the doors weren't going to open for like 45 minutes. And that was true.
And they didn't. Yeah, that's true.
Jeez.
So needless to say, it was an adventure in Binghamton that night. A lot less exciting stuff happened on the waiting in line the next day in Syracuse, thank God.
Well, yeah, so like when we walked up to the Syracuse show, we walked by Thunder Rosa, who couldn't figure out how to get into the building. And I was like, I think that's Thunder Rosa, but I'm not quite sure.
Yep. Whoa, Shawn just won.
Oh my god, with a bullshit ass fucking move.
Wait a second. They're saying Bulldog won. Wait a second.
What?
British Bulldog is the WWF champion right now. There's 2 refs out here, though.
Oh.
Diana's got the title.
Well, here's the thing. That match fucking sucked.
Wow, that was one of the worst matches we've seen on the show in a long time, I think, to be honest with you guys.
For a main event, yeah.
Well, you could tell that they didn't want to do anything.
Earl says it's Shawn, of course he does. But it's not. See, Owen's raising Bulldog's hand.
Oh, can we get a replay? What are they saying happened? Both shoulders were down?
Both shoulders were down. Wasn't Earl the original referee?
That must be what happened, yeah.
Diana's taking the belt up the ramp, away from the ring.
Diana's the champion. Hold it
upside down, Diana. What are you doing?
What a heel.
She's so...
What the?
Gorilla Monsoon came out of nowhere.
Snatches it out of her hand.
She just follows him like it's very
Listen here, bitch. You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think so, Jess. Just calls everybody Jesse Ventura. Well, that's BS.
Look at all this drama.
I love
it. After no show for an hour, this is the finish you get. I'd be fucking pissed.
The match, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, the match you get too. Owen's raising Bulldog's arm here. The Bulldog.
The British Bulldog.
Have we got an announcement of what's going on?
No.
No, I'm sure this will be a fucking long, convoluted fucking segment.
We'll see you on Raw.
Well, if you're following along still, we're at 49 minutes and 23 seconds.
Back suplex. Shawn's shoulders are off the mat.
1, 2.
Yeah, are they though?
No, there's definitely a double pin. No one got their shoulder.
That was also a super shitty angle, but whatever.
Yeah.
Both officials counted both competitors to the mat, the 3. Gorilla Monsoon says...
So it's a no contest.
A draw. However, the World Wrestling Federation Championship cannot change hands.
Give me a break, dude.
Pending a rematch for the title.
Yeah, because the pay-per-view went off air, and they're like, fuck, we got to redo it anyway.
For real.
I think for the next one on Tuesday, they're just going to re-air this match on the big screen. They're not going to actually wrestle again.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
So they're going to air the 2 matches shown here and then have the 3 matches for the live crowd.
Really?
Yeah.
That would suck ass. Shawn.
I know I'm sexy.
I've got the looks. That drive.
Oh, here we go. We're getting a different angle. Bulldog's clearly pinning, or getting pinned, I should say.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, Shawn's are down too, though, technically.
So Bulldog did like a little twitch of his left shoulder. Shawn definitely did not.
So what you're saying is Bulldog kicked out.
Well, I wouldn't say his shoulder got up, but it looked like as if he was making the a movement to potentially do that.
Boy. I'm not your boy, toy.
So Bulldog kicked out.
Sexy man. Yes, a sexy boy. Okay.
Well,
right, so that wraps up the first one.
Interesting. Well, if these first matches were any indication of what's to come, the rest of the show can pretty much suck it.
Yeah, I'm honestly pretty nervous, to be honest with you guys.
I'm not looking forward to the second part, I'll tell you that. Because those were the two major feature matches that they were promoting.
Pretty much, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, so that's not fun.
It's really a bummer that, because there is cases, especially with Shawn Michaels, it's a bummer that this little in your house wasn't a hidden gem, because it easily could have been. If Shawn's leading the match and you got a motivated Bulldog who's in the main event, should have been really, for all those reasons, a decent little hidden gem of a match.
Well, if he had known the camera wasn't on.
Exactly. So, given the circumstance and, probably the lack of motivation on Shawn's part, we got pretty much a mailed-in main event, which really sucks, because if anything was going to save this show, quality-wise, match quality-wise, it could have been Shawn and Bulldog. And that is not what we saw. I wouldn't recommend, even if you're a British Bulldog fan or something, and you really like him, and there's maybe not a lot that you'd go out to search for on the network, and you're thinking, I want to watch a hidden gem, don't watch Beware of Dog, because it's pretty fucking boring.
Yeah, especially that part of it.
But you'd see it on paper, right? And you think, Bulldog Shawn's the main event? Okay, 96, yep, I'll watch this. You'd be sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
So that's the way I feel about it. Definitely pretty disappointed. I don't know what they're doing with Mero or Hunter Hearst Helmsley at this point. To me, it seems like pretty much nothing. Mm-hmm. They have no direction for either guy, and that's a bummer.
Yeah.
And really, okay, you come out of In Your House, Beware of Dog. It's a draw for the championship. Are we really going to drag this to another In Your House? I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but at the same time.
So then what do you do?
Exactly. That's the part. And I think the way they ended it, I could see them actually dragging this out longer.
I know.
For Shawn and Bulldog, you're saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the next pay-per-view, aside from the Beware of Dog redo, is King of the Ring. And I think that it would be obvious that they're going to do this at King of the Ring.
Yeah, I think so.
To me, that's a bummer, because really it should have been just a one-off for a pay-per-view anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like regular matches at King of the Ring to begin with. It should be all the King of the Ring tournament and nothing else.
You need something to break it up.
Yeah, you do. You need something to break it up and something else to get people to want to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But either way, I don't think this is a feud that deserves to extend through to another pay-per-view.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I mean, would I drag it on? Absolutely not. But I think that they kind of have to.
Well, yeah, because they've left no scraps on the table for anything else. It's like, okay, I guess we're doing Bulldog Shawn again. I don't know. The booking is just not there. And really, as much as it should be, everything's still kind of on the rise. So the star power is even a little lackluster, because they're building people, but they ain't there yet, and they're not really that close either.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's, I think, another little thing that's holding the shows down.
Excuse me.
There's no real big established stars other than maybe 4 or 5 guys.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well,
Not a fan so far of Beware a Dog, put it that way.
Yeah, I definitely agree with your logic there. All right. Well, I guess we could all say that the show sucked, and I would rather live to forget it. But tomorrow night, or next week, in terms of listening, but if you were to be watching it, it'd be the next night, is the May 27th Raw. And guess what that means, my friends?
What, dude?
It's the beginning of the King of the Ring qualifying matches. And you'll remember that on Raw, 2 of those qualifying matches will be Ultimate Warrior against Goldust and Vader against Ahmed Johnson.
Oh, boy.
So those 2 matches alone, I'm going to say, are probably going to make Raw better than Beware of Dog.
Speaking of Beware of Dog here, so obviously we'll be covering the other half, say, in 2 weeks' time.
Correct.
Right? Because tonight we got cut off, we got cheated out of our money, and only ended up with 2 matches. So next time we watch Beware of Dog, we're obviously getting it for free because we ordered and got gypped. But with that in mind, with what's left on the card, who do we see as being either in the quote-unquote main event spot, or what match do you think ends up being the standout of what's left?
I'll be honest.
Go ahead, Dallas.
I think it's going to be the casket match.
So do I.
I would think that's the main event,
yeah. I'm still pushing for the Steve Austin Savio Vega match to be decent. Like, I'm still hoping that that's maybe the dark horse of the pay-per-view.
That could be good.
But yes, I agree. I do think the Undertaker match will main event. I think they'll end up getting maybe a little bit more time than originally anticipated. And I don't know. I am hoping that it's a chance for Goldust to shine again, because he kind of needs it. He's been taken down a peg by Ultimate Warrior. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. Some of his stink has rubbed off on Goldust, and I don't like that. So I don't know. I am maybe a little bit more hopeful with the part 2, because now there's going to be something to, hey, let's get the people's money's worth out of this. Let's make it good. And the Shawn and Bulldog match is out of the way. The disappointment of Mark Mero and Hunter Hearst Helmsley not being very good is out of the way. So now it's like you should have at least 2/3 of a decent card to show, hopefully.
Yeah, well, the second half is literally 3 matches.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So hopefully 2 out of the 3 is good.
Yeah.
So, you get
Fingers
2/3
crossed.
of a good show. Yeah. No promises, of course. This is IcoPod, and we don't make promises here because with the WWF, you fucking can't promise shit.
Yeah, don't hold us to that.
But hopefully this is just like ripping off the Band-Aid, and with Beware of Dog 2 starts the healing journey.
Yeah, but first we got to get through Raw to even figure out how that's going to be. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of excited to get to King of the Ring and check out these qualifying matches. Probably, I want to say maybe for the first time on this podcast, I'm actually looking forward to the qualifying matches.
I don't know, man. The first King of the Ring had some decent qualifying matches. Ones that we didn't expect to be good that were good.
Yeah, and I mean, King of the Ring pay-per-view is good as well that year.
Yeah. But it hasn't been good since, really.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, 95 just alone is just forever kind of tarnishing my viewpoint on that, probably.
I didn't like 94 as much as you did, either.
Right. But so, I think I like that because of Art Donovan. How much does this weigh? This guy weigh, Gorilla?
Well, yeah. So we'll see. That's on the horizon. I can't believe we're at King of the Ring 96 already. Shit is flying by. And hopefully you guys are just flying along with us and just enjoying your time. And you're not like my girlfriend who only listens for a half hour and then turns her shit off.
Hey, at least your girlfriend listens.
Well, I don't know if that's for better or worse.
And I want to just say this as well. We obviously deeply appreciate all of our loyal listeners from the very beginning. Your guys' interactions with us, comments, whatever, sharing every episode. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it certainly keeps us motivated. Jordan has really, I would say if there was a contest of favoritism, Jordan's my new favorite. So Mike Campbell, go fuck yourself. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, Mike knows I'm joking. But what I'm about to say, I'm not joking. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I am joking, but for entertainment purposes, I'm not joking. He's a Chicago Bears fan. Okay, which is a rival of the Minnesota Vikings, right? And this motherfucker, week 1, okay, piece of shit, Mike Campbell. The Vikings lose because of like a fumble or some shit. And within like 10 minutes, he messages me. He goes, damn, man, sorry about did you see it? Like, motherfucker, of course I saw it. I fucking took off Sundays from work to watch the games. Of course I just got my heart ripped out. And I put it like all in caps, like to really drive home the fact that I was joking, because I really don't care that they lost. Like, I'm well past caring.
Right.
I'm used to heartache. I remember when Michael Vincent was a favorite of ours, but he doesn't really talk to us anymore. So Mike Vincent, go fuck yourself. Okay. You're dead to me. You haven't left a fucking review on iTunes, and don't even sit there and tell me you don't have iTunes, because listen, I've hacked your fucking phone and I know you listen through iTunes. So you're a piece of shit. And then Mick Price, all right, he's been liking my statuses on fucking Facebook because I accepted his friend request, but he doesn't really share us around anywhere. So guess what, Mick Price? You can go fuck yourself.
Bob's turning heel.
And then, hey, Johnny B. Smith, the guy that we thought was maybe a murderer and like burying people in his garden in the back.
Oh my God.
We haven't heard anything about you listening to us in your car when you're driving to work and maybe you want to just drive into the medium. So you can go fuck yourself. At least,
yeah, dude.
Jordan will fucking share us around. He'll DM me on Twitter.
And he likes FMW.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he just followed us on Facebook. He liked the page on Facebook and has FMW as his profile picture.
Oh, going to add him right the fuck now.
And
buddy.
he's also been like, guys, if you ever did an OnlyFans, I would totally sign up to see Bob naked. And you know what? That's the type of fan that I like. Not that I would ever do that. He also suggested that I would do unfavorable things, and we couldn't tell Sarah. I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
Well,
this is taking a turn.
All right.
On that note,
listen, I'm trying to fill time that way that this episode is at the same length because it's relatively shorter. But
yes, what Bob is trying to say, let me elaborate. We appreciate all the listeners, especially the ones he mentioned. We love y'all.
I'm obviously joking, okay? I know sometimes people can think that I'm being serious. Trust me, if I say it on a fucking podcast, I'm probably just joking. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, did Dallas not know who Nikita Koloff was?
No, that's not true.
That's
Shut
correct.
The fuck up.
When,
I'm telling you right now.
When Austin was like, yeah, like Taka Michinoku, and then Dallas was like scrolling through his phone with Taka Michinoku.
That's not true. You must
that all happened.
Oh,
bitch.
God damn it.
So,
well, I'll tell you what.
If it's before 2007,
that's not true. That's bullshit. First off,
Jordan
I started watching before that, you motherfucker.
With me when he showed that fucking picture that he made to Dallas. The dude, he's a made man. You've just been welcomed into the family. Welcome to the show. You're in. You make a fucking meme.
You know what? How about
Giorno's Pizza? You're in.
How about this, guys? Hey, Screech, go fuck yourself. Hey, Jordan, if you want to come on to the IcoPod podcast for a bonus episode before Screech, just to give him the ultimate stab to the gut, just let us know. Hopefully you have a microphone. That'd be good. But I'd have him on.
Definitely go fuck yourself, Screech. That's like a for sure.
Yeah. Hey, Joe Sweet, go fuck yourself.
Ooh.
You screwed over Dallas on a $175 ticket. Guess who had to pay it? Me.
What?
Bob did. Yeah, Bob did do that.
Yeah, fucking bullshit. Because I'm not about to have my buddy get screwed over $175 because some guy was like, hey, I'll go to the show, and then it's time to pay up. It's like, you know what? I'm going to go with the other group and then not go with the other group.
Wait, didn't you guys have the seats filled?
It was a fucking mess, and it's way too long to tell right now. I'm so glad it's over.
All right. Well, yes. Thanks for sharing and listening. For those who do, thank you for reviewing. If you haven't, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
And do that, please. Not the go fuck yourself part, but leave a review. That'd be great.
Well, if you are going to go fuck yourself, light a couple of candles or something. Really make it special.
Yeah, and make sure you're wearing an IcoPod shirt while you're doing it, by the way. Redbubble. Check us out.
Yeah, Jordan, buy a fucking IcoPod shirt. What's going on here?
And they're fucking nice, dude. I bought one, and listen, it's a nice fucking shirt. And it's not a black wrestling shirt like every single other wrestling shirt. It's a white one with blue print. You'll stand out of a crowd. Everybody will think you're cool. And you know what? You are cool because you bought an IcoPod shirt. So there you go. It's a win-win.
Does Dallas have one? Nope. He doesn't care.
Nope, I don't.
And he designed the shit.
Yeah, I should probably get one, huh?
Yeah, you should. All right. Well, I can tell that Dallas is about to fall asleep or maybe vomit. I'm not really sure. So I guess we can wrap it up. So we'll be moving on to next week, the May 27th at 96 Raw. But until then, for Austin Skinner and for Dallas Greeley, I'm Bob Conley Jr. And this has been IcoPod.
You gotta hear it.
Up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. It's your hard-eyed girls. Hands off the merchandise. I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. It's your hard-eyed girls. Hands off the merchandise.